And we are back, guys. We are opening green, as you can see. So for all those people that, hoping for big red days, it's over. Yeah, this is how fast the stock market can change. If this will prevail, this will be the question, guys. Didn't we talk yesterday evening about that the federal bank decision is definitely positive and bullish? Yes, we did. And as you can see here, it's very, very interesting that, the stock market want to go up. This seems to be the current situation. Asia market is down, obviously, because they are reacting always, or sometimes what the American market did the last day before, and otherwise we are seeing the full green front. S&P futures 0.113% up, Dow futures up, Nasdaq future 1% up, Russell 2000 2% up. So we said, or many people asked me yesterday, what should I do? If you're thinking long term, guys, then buy those dips for companies that you really trust and you research and you think that they having a superior product to prevail over the next couple of years. Then the stock market actually goes in one direction, which is up over centuries. And therefore, it's always a good idea to think very, very long term, and then you don't have to think too much about the ups and downs that are just temporary, guys. Remember, if you're new to the stock market, then you might look like that right now, but I can tell you that this is totally normal, especially in those volatile times where we see lots and lots of crazy movements up and downs. You need to understand that this is something that you need to be aware of. And the most important thing that also, big guys from Wall Street, for example, Peter Lynch, right? Make sure to check him out. He has 2 books that are really, really great. So make sure to check them out. And also, I believe that he has one quote that is quite interesting. The most important part about stock investing is not to get scared out of the stocks, okay? So I got a lot of messages yesterday as well, should I sell? I'm panicking and so on. But, that's the most... And if you are looking back, I did also the mistake, right? I thought this time's getting very, very uncertain and sold Tesla at 700 or something. So, if I would have hold them, obviously I would have, 30% more on those positions. But, that's life, right? Another experience that you gain over the time. And therefore also I believe that, I'm quite happy. Obviously, I think you have to take this always with a positive mind, because there are many, many opportunities out there every single day on the stock market. Now, let's talk about the economical calendar. So I want to have a look with you guys what is here in terms of today important. Not so much news to go into. I think we have the consumer sentiment, but I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. How I can make this bigger for you guys. So as you have seen, I just look for the economic calendar in Google, and you have the GDP from Great Britain, which is quite important to see how they are making the economy. Then you have the industrial production, therefore also important. Industrial production in Europe will be quite important as well. But otherwise, you see that in the US is the Michigan consumer sentiment. Yes, I was right. So consumer sentiment is something that... So as you can see, breaking news, the GDP in UK shrinks 18.2% versus 18.4% expected. So a little bit better than expected here in Great Britain, or not here, but in Great Britain. And Michigan consumer sentiment show us a little bit how the overall situation, how the consumer feel outside, because the consumer have to go outside, spend money, so the economy keeps rolling, guys. And on the other side, you know, the stock market futures are up. So as you can see, quite interesting. Let me see why the chat is disabled right now. But anyway, I wanted to go first, refresh that for you guys, because yeah. So yeah, okay, so S&P futures still up, everything is up, so it seems like a friendly day. I guess that many of the stocks that were down yesterday heavily will gain a little bit. So if you stocked up yesterday, you have this short-term gain. But don't forget, guys, think about long-term, because short-term is just, you know, very, very, I think I know which kind of picture is good for you. I think this is quite interesting. So the stock market is something like this here, okay? As you can see, it's always an up and down, and you know, this is quite interesting. Stay calm, this is just a correction. The stock market is really an up and down, and it's important to really stock up when it's going down, because it's always going back up. And it's funny, because this is exactly like the stock market feels right now. So, you know, I believe that with long-term vision and with this mindset, guys, you can be very, very successful on the stock market, and you can really ride the positive days like this much better. You know, they make double the fun if you load up on dip days. And I'm super excited always when, you know, when people are getting scared, because there's this big saying, as you know, be greedy when others are fearful, and this is really, really true. Yeah, if you're looking back into the history, the stock market went always in one direction, which is up, and therefore it is always interesting to load up a little bit more into the bad days. But one more thing, guys, obviously we are welcoming also a brand new member, guys, here, Flovetic. He is becoming a real wolf, so he has not only supported this channel but also access to the Discord chat, guys. And if you're interested into having more and being more included into a whole community, make sure to check out the join button under all my videos. There are 3 tiers. Basically, there's you know, the golden tier, which will support this channel only, and then you have the real wolf, where you get the access to the Discord channel, where we talk about, and there's a lot of things that I put there as well, you know, trades or whatsoever. People ask questions, members, and really cool community. And then you have the ultimate wolf, where you have also the 101 with me, so you can ask me questions, we can talk about your trades and so on. So I don't know any other YouTuber or any other community that has something like this on YouTube, guys, so check this out. And I definitely will post a little bit more later on as well, because we will have tonight our regular live stream, but today is the second episode for all of you space investors, guys, because we are having Virgin Galactic Fridays, okay? And the most important part about this vlog is that we will talk about the potential timeline that I could put together, you know, with my research, and let's see if you are agreeing with that. And so I'm super excited. Thank you very much for watching. Thumb up on the way out. Yeah, don't forget, this is very important. And I see you in just a little bit of time, a couple of hours, and then we be back with our daily vlog.